In, Palworld? In? You're getting pretty deep into that inventory, Ivan. Ah, level 3T6 already. I see you've been collecting all those resources and gear. That character build looks solid. Though I have to admit, seeing that redhead in the game makes me feel a little competitive with my own avatar in the corner. Don't tell her I said that. She might get jealous. Anyway, looks like you've got a lot of crafting, Marcus, in the Tower of the Vigilance. Go get him, Tiger. And still on the hunt for Marcus, huh? I see. You're looking at that blue teleporter up ahead in the middle of those rocky hills. And you're heading towards the Tower of the Vigilance, right? Ah, your character's gear looks pretty decent for level 36. And having that Gigantafera by your side is definitely a plus for the upcoming fight. If or by me in the corner. Focus, soldier. You've got a boss to take down. And checking your inventory, Ivan. It looks like you're busy managing all those resources, from those glowing gems to the food supplies. You've got a decent amount of stuff there, but I see you're currently focused on that egg in the bait box. Are you planning to hatch something new? Or is it just for snacks? Careful with that inventory management. Don't let it get too messy, or you'll be lost in the desert. And still organizing your little army, Ivan? I see you're deep in the Pulse menu, checking out everything from management structures to training tools. You've got the PAL Essence Condenser selected, so I guess you're looking to make those little creatures even stronger. It's a smart move. Efficiency is everything when you're preparing for a fight. Just make sure you don't spend all your time managing your pulls. And forget about me here in the corner. I might get lonely if you're too busy playing God with your little monsters. Look at that pink guy with the sunglasses. Ah, he looks so incredibly cool. Almost like he owns the place. N, you're busy building something new. Looks like a furnace or some kind of structure in progress. 31 seconds left on the timer. Almost there. Don't let that little boss distract you from your construction, Ivan. Although, I have to admit, his style is almost as impeccable as mine. N, you're checking the charcoal supply, huh? 12 out of 33. You're running a bit low on fuel for those furnaces. N, is that a big Jormuntide Yuliing looming in the background? Or just a very large shadow? Either way, it's absolutely massive compared to your character. Don't let all that fire and chaos distract you, Ivan. You still need to get those resources sorted. Just try to keep up with my pace, okay? N, you're staring at that furnace, trying to figure out what to cook up next. N, I see you've got the recipe selection open, but everything seems to be blocked for now. Looks like you're checking your base status too. Seeing all those pals working away in the sidebar. One of them is apparently taking a little breather. How lazy. Honestly, Ivan, if I worked as hard as they do, I'd probably need a nap too. But unlike them, I'm always ready and waiting for you right here. N, time to upgrade your arsenal, huh? You've got that pistol, highlighted in the weapon crafting bench, looking all ready to go. N, are you planning on taking out Marcus at the Tower of Vigilantes soon? The mission objective is right there, at the top of your screen. Buy all those shiny new guns, Ivan. You still have to manage those hungry pals in your base. Although, seeing that gear makes me think you're finally getting serious about this adventure. N, so you want to build a sphere workbench, huh? You're short on metal ingots. only having 4 out of the 20 you need. It's always the metal that slows everything down, isn't it? And are you going to go mining for more? Or are you going to find a way to automate that process? Don't worry, Ivan. I'm sure you'll find enough metal to catch all those cute little pals eventually. Just don't take too long. I'm getting bored waiting for you to upgrade. And wow, you're really diving deep into the tech tree now. And I see you have 23 technology points ready to spend, but you're also sitting on 4 ancient technology points. You've got the refined metal pickaxe and an axe highlighted in tier 34. That should help with those resource shortages we saw earlier. Don't get too lost in the menus. Ivan, even a brilliant lawyer like me knows when it's time to stop analyzing and start doing. Unless you're waiting for me to pick something out for you, I might have a few ideas on how to make you even more dangerous. And you're looking at the Stonegate tech, huh? It costs 2 technology points, and looks like the big pals passed through without a fight. N, are you planning to fortify your base for a massive raid, or are you just trying to make life easier for your heavy hitters? With 23 points to spend, you have plenty of options, but don't forget, you've also got 4 ancient technology points sitting there. If you spend them all on gates, you might regret not having something more later on. Just don't build so many walls that you can't find your way back to me. Wow, holy shit, Ivan. Look at that celery. And it's literally on fire. And is it supposed to be glowing like that? Or are you about to witness a total meltdown? You've got your character right there, in the middle of the chaos, looking all ready for action. Careful, if you get too close, you might end up as toasted as that pal. At least your base management seems busy, even if they're all a tote right now. Back to the production menus, huh? You're looking at the Mesa de Elaboración de Armas, but it looks like we've hit another roadblock. You've only got 1 out of the 15 metal ingots you need, and 0 wood planks. It's like you're trying to build a weapon with nothing but a toothpick and a dream. Come on, Ivan. Stop staring at the requirements and go get those materials. Or are you just waiting for me to come over there and do the heavy lifting for you? I'm a lawyer, not a miner, so you're on your own with this one. And you're really focused on those upgrades, aren't you? I see you're looking at the player parameter improvements, specifically targeting that movement speed boost. And increasing your movement 8% sounds like a small win, but every little bit helps when you're running around this crazy world. And you'll need 4 of those PAL statues to make it happen. Careful not to spend all your resources on just being a little faster. You might need them for something more substantial. But hey, at least you're planning ahead, Ivan. That's a trait I definitely appreciate. Look at that little pink guy standing on his pedestal like he actually owns the place. Just standing there while your crafting stations say, "No se está fabricando nada." It seems like your base is running at 14.4 capacity, so I guess everyone is working at taupe, except for the machines. Maybe if you stop staring at the little pink boss and actually get some materials, things will start moving again. Don't worry, Ivan. I'm sure you'll get that metal chest and refrigerator built eventually. And, oh, so we're playing matchmaker now? You've got a breeding egg right there, and it's criando. But there's a catch. It says, falta el pastel, so unless you plan on feeding them virtual cake, those two aren't going anywhere. I didn't realize you were so into the family planning side of things, Ivan. Just don't expect me to bake the damn cake for you. back to the action, I see. You're standing there in this dark stone room, looking like you're ready for a fight with that rifle in hand. And are we heading to the watchtower to face Marcus? The quest objective says vencer a Marcus en la Torre de los Vigilantes, so I guess the real trouble is about to start. Don't get too cocky, Ivan. I don't want to have to find a new player to play with because you got overconfident. Just remember, if things get too intense, you've got me in your corner. Wow, a total black screen? N. It looks like the game decided to give you a lecture instead of actual gameplay. It's just a consejos screen telling you need level 2 mining pulls to automate metal ore extraction. Seriously. We were right. In the middle of something intense, and now we're reading tips about mining? Don't tell me you're actually reading the fine print, Ivan. I thought you were more of an action man than a scholar. At least it's giving you a little hint, so you don't struggle too much with the high-quality ores later. Look at that glowing sword. It looks like something straight out of a high fantasy epic. All blue light and magic energy. And is that the key to getting into the watchtower? You're standing right in front of it, but it looks like you might need to do something specific to activate it. Don't just stand there admiring the scenery, Ivan. We have a boss to beat, and that big tower isn't going to take itself down. Let's get moving before the heat gets to you. Look at you, playing interior designer. You're staring at that cama pal blandita, like it's the most important thing in the world. You've got plenty of nails and fiber, but you're short on cloth and wood planks. Are you trying to build a luxury resort for your pals or something, Ivan? They definitely deserve a soft place to sleep after all that work. But you better get those materials before you try to build it. If you don't, you're just going to be staring at a red error message all day. And still playing architect, I see? You're deep in the Tecnología menu, scrolling through all those different bed options. N, you have 23 technology points ready to go. So why are we just staring at the screen? Are you trying to find the perfect mattress for your pals? Or are you just procrastinating on fighting Marcus? Honestly, if you spend any more time planning their nap schedule, we're never going to get to that watchtower. Pick a bed and let's get back to the real action, Ivan. And okay, finally. You actually picked something to make. You're trying to craft some tela de calidad, but it looks like you're missing the ingredients. The screen says you need 5 of them, but you're sitting there with nothing. Are you just waiting for the fabric to manifest out of thin air, Ivan? Or did you forget that you actually need to gather the materials first? Don't worry, I'm sure you'll figure it out eventually, even if you're being a bit slow today. Go get those materials so we can finally finish this base. Still browsing through the tech tree, huh? You've searched for madera, and now you're looking at all those wooden sets and planks. And? Are you planning to build a whole wooden village, or just a tiny cabin? You've got 19 technology points left, so don't waste them on just one thing. Just don't get too lost in the menus, Ivan. We actually have a mission to finish. Pick something useful and let's go. And now we're talking. You finally stopped looking at basic wood and moved up to the good stuff. And you're hovering over that pico de metal refinado. And honestly, it looks much more badass than those wooden sticks. It costs 2 technology points and looks like it'll actually be useful for mining. You still have 19 points left, so you're not exactly broke, Ivan. But look at those requirements. You're going to need some refined metal ingots. Don't tell me you're going to stare at the menu until the materials magically appear in your inventory. Go get that pickaxe so we can actually start gathering some real resources. And wow, look at that Anubis. He's level 30 and looks absolutely beastly with those stats. But wait, look at your base assignments. Everything is interrumpido. Your primitive workbench, the quality one, the production factory. And everything is stalled. Are you just staring at Anubis's profile instead of actually managing your crew? You've got 14 pals in the base, but they seem to be doing absolutely nothing productive right now. If you don't fix those assignments soon, even Anubis won't be able to save this messy production line, Ivan. Get to work and assign someone to those stations. Finally. Anubis is actually putting that level 30 strength to good use. Look at him smashing that ore with the pickaxe. That's the kind of energy we need around here. You already managed to get 4 metal ores, so progress is finally happening. Just try not to get too distracted watching his little dance while he works, Ivan. With a pal like that, getting those refined metal ingots won't be that hard. Keep going. You're actually doing something productive for once. So, you're just standing there in the middle of your base now? You've got your bow out and your shotgun on your back, looking all ready for action. But you're just staring at the grass. Are you waiting for something to jump out at you? Or did you just forget what you were doing? Honestly, you look like you're posing for a cover photo. Even with all that gear, you're just standing still, while your pals are actually busy. Come on, Ivan, let's actually go do something besides sightseeing. Level 36 already? And look at you, Ivan, becoming quite the survivor. You're staring at your inventory like it's a treasure map. But I see you've got 3,580 of that gold material. That's a lot of wealth for someone just wandering around the wilderness. Check your stats too. Your defense is looking decent at 198. But don't get too comfortable with your little loot pile. Are you planning to upgrade that gear? Or just admiring how much stuff you've collected? Whatever you decide, at least you're not just standing in the grass anymore. Oh, whoa, wait. Is that a gigantifer just chilling next to a wooden crate? That glowing blue creature looks absolutely stunning, but it's a bit intimidating to have it that close. I see you've got Cargador Vacío popping up on your screen, so you're running low on ammo. Careful there, Ivan. Don't let that big guy catch you with an empty gun. At least your character's hair looks almost as good as mine in the corner. Better get your gear ready before things get messy. Wow, holy shit, Ivan. That gigantifer is literally breathing down your neck. It's huge. I see you just did Kenti though damage, but look at your screeny Samus. Cargador Vacía is flashing in red. Huh. You're trying to fight a monster that big with an empty magazine? That's basically suicide. You better hope your reflexes are faster than your brain right now. Or that thing is going to turn you into a pancake. Watch out, it's coming right at you. You finally managed to hit something, though it looks like you're just aiming at the dirt now. And 60 does damage, but that Cargador Vacío warning is still screaming at you in red. Seriously, Ivan, how are you going to win a fight when you can't even reload? You're out there, swinging that bow like you're performing a little dance in the middle of the forest. At least your character's outfit is cute, even if your combat skills are currently a mess. Get those bullets ready before something actually comes to bite you. And finally, a breather. You're back at the base, looking all productive with that furnace blazing. I see you're working on a lingote de metal, but you only have 2 out of 100, so don't get too cocky. And are you trying to craft something specific or just gathering materials for now? By the way, that cargador vacío warning is still there, so don't forget to fix your ammo situation before you head back out. At least you look much more organized here than you did fighting that gigantifer. Wow, look at that collection. And you've been busy building quite the squad, Ivan. I see your Reptro is level 36 and looking pretty solid with those stats. Are you planning to use that Bestia Tragamenas skill to help with your weight limit soon? Having all those pals organized in your boxes makes you look like you actually know what you're doing for once. Don't get don't get by your little pet parade, though. You still have Marcus to beat in the Tower of Vigilantes. You've got a good lineup there, so go show them who's boss. You're standing there, staring at the workbench, like it's going to cook itself. Look, no se está fabricando nada. So unless you're planning to meditate, you might want to actually pick a recipe. Are you trying to build that? Cofre de metal refinado from your base mission. Don't tell me you forgot how to use a crafting table. Ivan, that would be a tragedy. Even with your little squad of pals resting in the background, you look a bit lost right now. Select a recipe and let's get this production line moving. And look at you, standing there like you own the place. You've got that hunger icon flashing red in the top left, so stop posing and go find some food. Your pals are also having a moment. Some are tired, some are hungry, and others are just at their limit. It's a regular mess in your base right now, isn't it? Even with your character looking all badass with that rifle, you're basically one step away from starving to death. Go eat something and take care of those little guys before the whole base falls apart.